All right. So this is just going to be a quick rundown of my analysis that I did on EURUSD last week. Basically, I was in a trade on EURUSD with a 28-to-1 risk to reward ratio that I did last week, which is absolutely insane. So basically, first thing I did, I noticed that the EURUSD has been in a downtrend, and I was just waiting for it to stop. Eventually, on the 20th of January right here, we get a doji. Doji doesn't necessarily mean a stop, but it does represent indecision. So after this doji came up, I waited for the next day to close and see what it would do after that. If there's a red candle here, I would expect a further downtrend, but instead we get a green candle here, which means it'll likely make an uptrend. So just because we got a green candle doesn't mean I was going to jump to the trade immediately. I just needed an indication that I was going to continue upwards. So I put a couple lines here on my chart that would represent, or not represent, but would be an area for the price to go down and then jump back up from. In this case, it started from this line here. As you can see, it's just two areas here previously have been tested, which was a good chance for it to hit this area, this green line, and then continue further upwards. So if we zoom in, well, I cut this on the 15-minute candle. Zoom in a bit. All right. So as I said, this green line is an area of value. It's been tested before. So as you can see, the market did hit this high and then pushed down a little bit coming into the 31st of January. And then right here, 15-minute candle you see right here, hit this line. And when I saw this candle, I knew it was my time to jump into this trade. So I put my stop loss just a little bit below the candle and below the green line. And I put profits pretty high upwards. I put it to the next area where I expected price to stop, which was going to be this red line. So I put it a little bit below this red line. As you can see, it didn't even care about this red line as it continued further upwards, but that doesn't matter as I took my profits, hit TP, and was happy with what I made. What I did after that is all it wants to do. Doesn't matter. As you can see, it is a 28-to-1 risk to reward ratio. And yeah, that is my EURUSD analysis.